Everybody ready?
Yep.
All right. All right, good night. I'm Sergeant Ed Cayenne, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, Homicide Division. At approximately 7:23 p.m., JSO patrol officers responded to the Baymont Inn and Suites located at 5959 Youngerman Circle in reference to a person who had been shot. Upon the arrival of JSO officers, along with personnel from the Jacksonville Fire Rescue Department, they located an unidentified female on the ground in the parking lot, suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Fire rescue transported that individual to a local hospital. While at the hospital, the victim succumbed to her injuries and was pronounced deceased. The crime scene was secured. The homicide unit was notified of this incident. At this time, what we have is our JSO homicide detectives, our crime scene investigators, along with our partners from the state attorney's office on scene to conduct their initial investigation. At this early stage of the investigation, we are working quickly to positively identify the victim, as well as canvassing the hotel for potential witnesses that may have information regarding this shooting. There were people transported from the scene to the police memorial building to be interviewed to determine the details surrounding this incident. We strongly encourage anyone with information that can assist us to please call the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office non-emergency number at 904-630-0500 or Crime Stoppers at 1-866-845-TIPS, or they can provide information online at jsocrimetips@jacksheriff.org. And I'll take any questions you may have at this time.
Do you have any suspect information right now?
At this time, we don't know. We are working with the hotel staff to be able to review the video surveillance, but at this time, we have not done that yet.
There was what we believe to be a chopper in the air. Was that your guys'? And are you looking for a suspect?
I don't know anything about a chop. I don't know if it's your guys or our guys.
Do you know if the woman was staying at the hotel?
At this time, we have not positively identified her, so we don't know if she was a guest at the hotel or visiting someone at that hotel.
And no idea if she was here by herself?
It does not.
Friends or family?
Well, it does not appear that way right now. Like I said, there were some individuals that we have detained that we don't believe is responsible for the shooting, but may have information regarding this matter. They're heading downtown to be interviewed, and we have not done that yet.
We received a tip that the victim may be a person in a transitioning period. Have you guys heard anything
We
about
have
that?
not. We have not been able to positively identify the victim yet, so I have no idea.
Obviously, there's a lot that goes into these investigations.
Yes, sir.
There's some things that you obviously cannot tell us as well.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain the importance for not sharing too much information in the early stages?
Well, see, with these investigations from the onset, what you have to do most importantly is identify who the victim is and the circumstances surrounding it. Unfortunately, we're not able to put information out so early with the investigation because none of this information has been vetted yet at the time. So, what we're trying to do, like I said, we're interviewing, potential witnesses, potential guests at the hotel. We're trying to download, the surveillance cameras to see what was the details surrounding the matter. So, that's the reason why we give you guys what we can at the time.
Any chance you can give us age range potentially as right now?
Don't know. The victim was transported to the hospital. I'm here at the scene, so all that information will be provided after the autopsy is completed and once we positively identify the victim.
Any estimate of how many gunshots or how many?
There were multiple gunshots. You had a police officer in the area that heard multiple gunshots, which was why we responded so quickly. The number of gunshots I cannot positively provide at this time. Our crime scene investigators, they're on scene and they're trying to, canvass the crime scene to see exactly, the number of shell casings that may have been left behind.
Okay. And another question, there was obviously you said the Baymont. There's a lot of police tape there, especially further into the back of
Yes,
the
sir.
apartment. So did it happen more further into the back?
Well, what we try to do is we try to create what's called a large perimeter so that, once we speak to witnesses, they can provide us additional information. We don't want to create a small scene and maybe have it, compromised. So what we try to do is we'll try to create a large crime scene and then we'll collapse it as needed.
And more like the last question, there's another tip that we got that there was a black car that was seen speeding off in the area. You know anything about that?
Well, that's part of, you know, retrieving the video surveillance that we'll be trying to uncover as soon as we can get that. You know, we have managers, but the person who can control the video really and truly is not here right now. So we'll be out, you know, just waiting for that. But like I said, it's such early in the investigation that, like I said, for us, what we try to do is positively identify the victim, work the crime scene, identify witnesses, and then develop a motive.
So that car information is not confirmed.
Like I said, at this time, it's too early.
confirmed.
It is way too early. But once again, if that information comes to be a part of this crime scene, that information will be provided by our police information officers probably tomorrow morning. All right? Thank you guys so much.